I could have won the Heisman Trophy if I was athletic, got a trainer, dedicated my life to playing football. Actually played football. Alright, folks, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the D.Bell Sports Podcast. I'm your host, D.Bell. Today we're going to talk about NFL Week 15. I don't have my Santa hat today. I wanted to wear this one. I kind of miss it. So let's put a candy cane up in the corner. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, first off, congrats to Heisman winner Travis Hunter, the wide receiver / cornerback from Colorado. He beat out Miami quarterback Cam Ward, Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty, Oregon quarterback Dylan Gabriel, and so many others, but those were the finalists. Travis Hunter received 2,231 votes to Jeanty's 2017. Travis Hunter received about 250 more first place votes, but it was kind of swapped. Jeanty received 517 second place votes to Hunter's 261. Dylan Gabriel was third and Cam Ward was fourth, but they were way off, down in the 500-400 range. Even Shedeur Sanders was fourth. I think he had 47 points. That's crazy. I think we'll go above in the draft against Dylan Gabriel for the Cowboys. All right, Week 15 for the Cowboys. Oh boy, my Cowboys, my team took care of business against the Panthers. Oh boy. Bryce Young, he's doing great, right? Well, that narrative was thrown out the window. He got 2 picks, 2 interceptions. Rico Dowdle has third 100-yard game, 149. Pretty sure that's his high. I mean, that's amazing. CeeDee Lamb got over 100 and a touchdown, and both Jalen Brooks and Jalen Tolbert got a touchdown. Pretty sure that's the first time that's happened. That might be Jalen Brooks' first touchdown of the season. That's incredible. So, yeah, the narrative, are the Cowboys going to fire their head coach, Mike McCarthy? Are we tanking? Are we starting a third-string quarterback, Trey Lance, now the backup? Are we trying to go to the playoffs? All these, throw them out the window. The Cowboys don't tank, okay, like these other teams that just put in all these other quarterbacks, or are tanking naturally because of injuries. We've had injuries. And we've had injuries before. And 2014, we're doing so well. In 2015, though, Tony Romo gets hurt, tries to come back. The NFC East is so bad that we have a shot. Even with him, I think he broke his collarbone and tried to come back weeks later. And he got hurt again against the Panthers after winning the game the week before. So, but that, we did so poorly in that season. I think we started Matt Castle, quarterback. Probably Brandon Whedon, if I remember correctly. And that we got Zeke in the 2016 draft. Tony Romo gets hurt in the preseason that year. Dak is the quarterback, and the rest, of course, history. But and of course Dak was our 4th round, and he was our 3rd string. But with injuries to Kellen Moore and Tony, he was inserted into the lineup. But we tanked in 2015, but we weren't trying to. We were still trying to win games. This time, we're not trying to tank. Cooper Rush is trying to play for his contract. We're clearly not tanking. We just had a lot of injuries tanking. We don't tank. So we're not trying to lose. We're not trying to win. These things are naturally occurring. Does that mean we're going to have a better or worse draft pick? Yeah, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Last week we were at number 12, and I saw mock drafts saying that we were going to get Ashton Jeanty, a running back, which we need because Zeke is out, and Rico Dowdle is doing great, but he's a backup, but he's doing well. Just fun as 3rd string, so what are we going to do? I don't know. What are we going to be at when the season's over? I don't know. Season's not over. We still have a few games left, so who knows? But good for Jalen Brooks getting a touchdown. Tolbert, CeeDee Lamb balling out. Cooper Rush doing well. Good job. This is what we want to see. We're constantly evaluating. We don't want Cooper Rush to do so badly that we just release him and he never plays again. He wants to play football again. He got a little rocky start in the first couple of games starting because he hadn't started a game in like 2 years. So anyway, he doesn't want to tank. We have some people come back from injury, some people going It's just a giant, it's just a big old loop. Some people come back from IR, some people going on to IR. Unfortunately, like Overshown, it's just a big mess. It's just a big mess. We're gonna have to really look into some more defensive players, backups, all this stuff in the draft. I have some thoughts on who we should draft. I did a video a little while back. You can look at it. It's gonna have to be updated though, because we're still in the middle of the season, and that was weeks ago. Dolphins versus Texans. I'm talking so loud. I need to calm down. Dolphins versus Texans. I saw that game, and it was a mess. Fumbling mess. Tua throws 3 picks. Texans win 20-12, but Tua is trying to come back, and it was just, I don't know what to say. If I had a piece of paper that said Dolphins versus Texans, I would say, I don't want to talk about this game, and I'll crumple it up, to be dramatic, and I would toss it aside, but I don't have a piece of paper, so let me just say, it was a mess. Dolphins better Tua, but it's like, they're just so, this good. They need to be this good. They're the Chargers years ago with Phillip Rivers winning 13 games. They're this good. They need to be this good, and they're just not overcoming. I know Tua was hurt and all that. I know that. And the Texans are not even, we thought they were going to ball out, go to the Super Bowl maybe this year. Oh boy, I don't know. We'll see what happens, playoffs and everything. Texans are going to go to the playoffs, I know that, but Dolphins, I don't know. I guess they're just happy Tua's back, and they'll look to the draft, and they'll want another full year, and they're going to want to protect Tua next year. I mean, whatever they can do, whatever it takes. Steelers, Eagles win. Of course, they're going to the playoffs. We know that. We've only lost 2 games this year. I hate to say it, but they are dangerous. They are good. That defensive line, man, taking care of business. Their draft picks working out. Eagles are crazy. And now, they're officially going to the playoffs, and I can talk about that at the end of the game. But yeah, they're going to the playoffs. They're just... and all these rumors about Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown not being on the same page. It's like, I can make fun of it, but, look, never mind. Their coach yelling at the sideline, doing crazy things. They're probably winning despite their coach. Does their coach know what they're doing? Who cares? They're winning. Jalen Hurts is like, guys, I'm good. I went to a Super Bowl. I'm good. A.J. Brown is good. Devontae Smith is good. He's a Heisman winner. Come on. We're good. We're a good team. Stop talking about all this stuff. Which, to be fair, other Eagles players were talking about that, so I didn't even mention it. I didn't even mention it last week, so, whatever. But Eagles win. Steelers, they're going to playoffs, but damn, another winning season under Coach Tomlin. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mike. Salute you. But I don't know if it's just enough. The Steelers, all these teams, I'm always saying, like, this whole year I've been saying, who should people draft? I'm always saying they should draft 2 first-round picks and go all in. And a lot of times I'm talking about getting an offensive lineman. So there you go. You protect your quarterback. It's like getting an offensive lineman and like Gunnar Helm the tight end. Get an offensive lineman and a new quarterback. Get an offensive lineman and Ashton Janty. Get an offensive lineman and like I don't know. But you need some stuff. Like so many of these teams need 2 things. They need 2 first-round picks. Like the Texans 23 draft, like go all in with 2 picks. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to run your team, but 2 years into being a YouTuber, almost 2 years, this is my 2nd year, I'm kind of like, what are some of these teams doing? And I'm a novice. I'm not an expert. Anyway, whatever. Do what you want to do, but yeah, Eagles are good. Bills, Lions. Man, Bills win, but injuries mount. Wow, so many points too. Lions defensive back Khalil Dorsey was carted off the field after suffering from a leg injury. That was rough. That was rough to see. Running back David Montgomery tore his MCL and may be out for the season. Okay, this is getting bad, guys. 2 things now. I don't know what's wrong with the Bills' defense. I saw that they had a few injuries this last week, but they're allowing 2 times allowed 40 points on them. So I don't know. And the Lions, I don't know if the Lions can come back from this. Like, we're all rooting for them. Even I'm rooting for them. Like, the underdogs, they're finally good this year after all these decades. Dan Campbell's a good coach. What's going on here? Jared Goff, he went to a Super Bowl. Let's not forget, he went to a Super Bowl. Maybe the Saints should have went whatever. He went to a Super Bowl. He went up against Tom Brady. He lost. He wants to go back and win. Let's not, just dismiss that out of hand. A quarterback who went to a Super Bowl and lost. Oh boy, does he want to go back and prove himself, okay? But, it's going to be rough. They already lost Aiden Hutchinson, but he said on the Squeeze podcast he's trying to come back for the Super Bowl in February, and he broke his leg. I believe it was in October. He broke his leg, and that's supposed to be 4 to 6 months. So if he can come back around the 4-month marker, that would be incredible. I don't know how he can do it. And will he be good when he comes back? I don't know. Is Dave Montgomery going to be... I don't know if Dave Montgomery's out for the season. I think he is, but I think there's a small possibility he's not. Can Jahmyr Gibbs carry the team? I mean, that duo was the reason they're doing so well. Let's be honest. That duo was amazing. Dave Montgomery's on my fantasy team. I should have got Jahmyr Gibbs also. They both ball out. They're like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to get a touchdown. Okay, I'm going to go in and get like 50 yards. Okay, I'm going to go in and get like 40 yards. Okay, I'm going to go in and get like 60 yards and a touchdown. And it's like so evenly matched, like bam, bam. I don't know. It was pretty great. But Lions have so many injuries. Their defense is getting hurt. It's crazy. I don't know. And the Bills, they're supposed to be the last big hope, quote unquote, against the Chiefs. Like the last line of defense. If people don't want the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl, of course. The Chiefs, the third team I'm rooting for. First team is the Cowboys from Dallas. So, gotta root for the Cowboys. Have been since college, 2010 season. Gosh, I'm talking so much. Second team is the Houston Texans. And third team is the Chiefs. But, we'll see. Chiefs always win. They've only lost one game, which is crazy. Maybe they could have tried to have a winning season and won the Super Bowl. If they don't win another game and they win the Super Bowl, they're going to be kicking themselves losing that game against the Bills. It's going to be devastating. They're going to be like, dang it, we could have won a Super Bowl. Third time in a row, first time ever, and a perfect season. But whatever. I'm sure they'll be happy with the Super Bowl. That nice big ring, can't even wear it. It's just decorative. Put it around your neck or something, but I'm sure it'll be very, very cool. It'll be. I wish I played in the NFL. I could have a Super Bowl ring, but I didn't. I'm a YouTuber, so that'll have to do. Jets and Jags. Wow. Jets and Jags. Great. What a great game that I get to talk about. I don't have to. But yeah, Jets. Okay, so the Jets got 32 points on the Jags. Fine. Against what? Mac Jones, right? Alright. I don't even have any notes on the game. My notes are, if you keep Aaron Rodgers for another year. If you keep Aaron Rodgers, okay. You draft Calvin Banks, okay. You go defense. You go, Deion Walker from Kentucky, okay. Linebackers, Jalen Walker. Jihad Campbell. Chris Paul Jr. Okay. I did a whole video on the Jets on who they should draft. So, yeah. They got 32 points on the Jags. That's great. But if you keep Aaron Rodgers, you're going to have to draft some O-line help. Just go defense. You have some good offensive weapons. If you want another offensive weapon, go Gunnar Helm. I'm really high on Gunnar Helm. I mean, I was just looking at his draft prospects, and it's like, it's pretty good. Texas is tight end, so I think a lot of people could actually use Gunnar Helm. But I mean, I should just do another video on the draft months before it even starts. Why not? Some teams are already like, I'm really hoping we get this player in the draft. It's like, dude, there are 3-4 more weeks left in the year. Come on, keep rooting for your team. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. Jets are still up. Jets are looking at the draft, most definitely. Commanders. Oh, gosh, I need to take some water for this one. The Saints started Jake Haener, which that's pretty cool because he never gets to start a game. He's a backup. But he was benched. Well, dang it. Yeah, he was benched at halftime for, why can't I remember his name? Spencer Rattler. And the Commanders actually won 20-19. And, actually, the ref stopped the clock accidentally at the end, so they had time to get a touchdown. But ultimately the Commanders won 20-19. They almost messed up the Commanders win. Yeah. I may have missed the mark about the Commanders winning 11 games, but I know they want to because it'll be the first time since, oh my gosh, the whole video on this, I think it's the 91 season. Yeah, I think it's the 91 season that they, that they haven't won 11 games since then. And they've won 9, so the next games, 3 games left. Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys. They have to win 2 of those. So the Eagles are going to just destroy them. Let's be honest. Falcons, they can beat the Falcons. The Falcons, they're making change, so maybe. And the Cowboys, that's us. We beat them, but it was a crazy game, and I don't know. I think we're starting to get more confidence in Cooper Rush. I think he's getting the hang of things. Like, I'm the starter now. I finish out the rest of the games. So yeah, maybe we can win. Maybe they'll win 10. Like, they'll win 10 or 11. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Bengals. Bengals beat the Titans, but only by 10. 10 points. 5, 10. 10. That's it. Come on. They started 2 quarterbacks. 37-27. I mean, blah. This is Bengals. You don't need to tell me who you need to draft. If it's not all defense, I don't know. And you might have to replace T. Higgins, which is gonna suck. But Jamar Chase, if you replace him, you're going from all these. They've only won like 6 games. 6 games to 0 because Jamar Chase is your offense. Anyway, they benched Will Levis after 3 picks and a fumble. Mason Rudolph came in. Joe Burrow had 2 picks though. And by the way, Mason Rudolph had an interception. So that's 4 picks to 2. The Titans had 4 picks. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the Bengals. They went to the Super Bowl 4 years ago. Now look what's happened. Just draft all defense, guys. Just draft all defense. I know I'm just a YouTuber and you don't have to listen to me, but for the love of God, draft all defense. Ravens, they take care of the Giants. Thank you. Gotta keep the Giants down. Of course, they released Daniel Jones, and they're tanking. They're tanking. They're starting a rotation quarterbacks. They're tanking. But I think Drew Lock got hurt, so yeah. Oh yeah, Tommy DeVito starts, but gets a concussion. So yeah, they're. I mean, is it really tanking if they released a quarterback who wasn't doing well? I don't know. But yeah, Tommy DeVito starts, but gets a concussion. Tim Boyle comes in. Oh, that's rough. Drew Lock already had a heel injury that required a walking boot, so Drew Lock, opportunity to shine, start a couple games. Unfortunately, they're still a 2-win team, so they still want that high draft pick. They might get Shedeur Sanders. They could get Cam Ward. They could get Dylan Gabriel if they really want to. They can get a lot of people, but I don't know. Unfortunately, they're down to Tim Boyle, I guess. But the Ravens destroyed them and put up 35 points on them. So yeah, good job, Ravens. But it's against the Giants, so good job. Okay, you could have put up like 50 or 60, but I guess you're just being nice. Browns versus Chiefs. Oh boy, we knew the Chiefs would handle business, but 3 picks for Jameis Winston. Yeah, Jameis Winston had 3 picks. Unfortunately, that's his. That's his MO, stereotype. That's whatever you want to call it. That's what people think about him. He had an opportunity to change that, but unfortunately 3 interceptions, and now the Browns are benching Winston and putting in DTR for the Sunday noon game against the Bengals, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So I guess that's the Browns season in a nutshell. Maybe they'll want to move up and draft a quarterback. Yeah, I would. Browns. I would. Oh, man. Falcons are rebounding, kind of, not really. Yeah, I wrote down the rebounding that I added. No, they're not really. I can't really say that. They get the win against the Raiders Monday night, by a score of 15-9. So, okay. It is against the Raiders. You understand that they are bad. They're very bad. They could beat the Giants, maybe the Commanders, but they are limping toward the finish line. They're 7-7. So, yes, technically they're rebounding, but their last game is against the Panthers, so they could finish 9-8, a winning season. Kirk threw another pick against the Raiders, who started Desmond Ridder, who threw 2 picks. His revenge game since he was a Falcons quarterback, but unfortunately he didn't get his revenge. Whatever. Bijan Robinson had a good game, 125 yards. Drake London, 50 yards and a touchdown. I mean, the Raiders. What notes did I have for the Raiders? No running game whatsoever, but you got Brock Bowers on your team. He could be like offensive rookie of the year. I mean, he's been playing great. He's definitely in the conversation. Kind of wish we had Brock Bowers, but we have Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker and Brevin Spenford. So I feel like our tight room is good, but man, we could use Gunnar Helm. Got Gunnar Helm on the brain, guys. Gunnar Helm. Can't wait to see him Saturday. Texas. Man, the Texas game is going to be great. It's going to be legit. Or lit, as the millennials say, or the Gen Z. I'm a millennial. Jacoby Myers did well. Yeah, back to the script, right? Raiders, Jacoby Myers did well. Keep him. You need a quarterback. You need a lot of stuff. So, I don't know what to say. Other than the news circulating that Kirk Cousins is being benched now officially for Michael Penix Jr. So it's all Michael Penix now. So I guess fans are kind of getting what they want. They get to see Kirk play and Penix play. So at any rate, it's going to be very exciting to see what happens with Michael Penix Jr. And I'll just tell you, I guess, who actually made the playoffs. So the Lions, Eagles, and Vikings have made the playoffs on the NFC side. Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Texans on the AFC side. And all the way down, you can see the Cowboys have a less than 1% chance of making the playoffs. So, oh boy, was I wishing for it? Beginning of the season, yeah. I saw us lose to the Saints so bad. And now, man, the Saints have a less than 1% chance. They're below us. Anything can happen this season, guys. Eliminated on the NFC side, Bears, Panthers, Giants. Yeah. AFC side, Jets, Browns, Jags, Titans, Patriots, Raiders. So, yeah, I mean, good luck to everyone in the playoffs. Good luck to everyone still hoping to get that slot. You know, you never know what could happen. And playoffs are a whole different animal. They're crazy. They're literally just insane. But thanks so much to all my watchers and listeners out there. Thank you to all my Patreon members. And if you guys have any suggestions on future videos that I should do, let me know. I did a video on the Jets, Commanders, a couple on the Cowboys in recent weeks. So just let me know what you'd be interested in. But thank you so much. Thanks so much for listening. And of course, go Cowboys.